Welcome everybody. Stuck in a lot of traffic, so I thought I'd do a little bit different video today. Do a motorcycle vlog, and we're going to talk about Cristina Ase. She's a missing person out of Vancouver, Washington. The story's happening right now, so I think it's really important that we treat it with some respect and we get the message out. On March 26th of this year, it seemed like any other day, Cristina was in her Vancouver, Washington apartment, and she got her things ready at 5:30 in the morning, and she ended up leaving her apartment in what seemed like just any other day, a normal routine. And she didn't show up at her work. Now, something that's really important is she's worked at the same place for 15 years. It's a career that she made. She's a nursing director. And she's had a long history. When she came to the United States, she was a cook, and then she eventually started going to school and later became a nursing director. And that really is her passion. She always wanted to help people, take care of people. And now she needs everyone else's help. So let's get into that. But before we do, if you could do me a favor, flex that mighty finger of yours and go ahead and press that like button. Go ahead and subscribe and punch the notification bell. You can get at the new videos, which are uploaded on Sundays. I try to do one a week, but that's not always capable. But on Sundays, 8 a.m. Pacific time is when the new videos are released. All right, back to Cristina, and hopefully out of traffic here, as we're in a sweltering desert heat today. All right, so here's some important things. Cristina, again, she's 61 years old, nursing director, professional. It's not like she's an individual that is at high risk. She has a low-risk lifestyle. And with a low-risk lifestyle, you think everything is, kind of normal. But when she left her apartment at 5:30 in the morning on Tuesday, March 26th, she went to her parking lot and she got in the 2013 Toyota RAV4 like she does pretty much every day for the last 15 years. Well, when she didn't show up to work, her coworkers got really concerned. It's not like her. If she's ever going to be late, she calls. And she didn't. So everyone was very concerned. They called her husband, Annabelle, and he said no, she left the apartment. And so everyone was really concerned at that point in time, and they did the appropriate thing. They called the police. And something that's really important, call the police right away. Get a missing persons report set as soon as possible, because that means it sets certain things into motion, which we're going to talk about now. Because she's missing, the police are able to do certain actions like request the phone data and tracking data from her GPS off of her phone. And they did that right away. But something that's really interesting that happened is, I guess we're passing this guy. Give him a friendly wave. He's doing a hard job. I'm sure nobody likes it to be behind him. But, so the police ended up getting her phone records and data records. And as they were doing that, because that actually takes a couple days, but while that was happening, on Wednesday, March 27th, something really weird happened. Well, her vehicle showed up. That 2013 Toyota RAV4 shows up in the parking lot. And it didn't meet, I shouldn't say it didn't meet, when it was there, weird things were about the vehicle. Number one, the rearview mirror was pointed in a really weird direction. Something, when you're in your car, it's your car. You don't move your rearview mirror, maybe to check some makeup, do certain things, but you put it right back. Well, it was in a really weird angle. And then secondly, there was some white powder that was around the vehicle. Now, not bad white powder or fun white powder, depending on how you're looking at it. It was some kind of cleaning agent. So something happened. And then the biggest weird one is the car showed up. So it's in the parking lot, and you would think, hey, there's video surveillance of the parking lot. No. It was parked in a place where there's no cameras were on it, and so that left the police really wondering what the heck is going on. It caused her coworkers to be frustrated as well, because how can you have a car, not her? How can it be there? How can't you find, you watch CSI, you watch these shows, and they're like, oh, just go get the traffic surveillance and we'll find, we'll find how she got to that place or who was driving that car, and they solve it within an hour, right? Or 30 minutes, depending on the show. Well, it's not real life. We're 8 weeks in and Christina's still missing. On that note, some really odd things happened because Cristina, her low-risk lifestyle started to come out as maybe something different. She was leaving earlier than she had to go to work, and it was when the police pulled her GPS data, it was showing that she wasn't going right to work and she was going to a park. Now, she might have met somebody for whatever reason, helping somebody. She had a great heart. She liked to help people. Heck, she was a nurse, so that is her career. And so you think about it, it's like, it's not necessarily, maybe she met somebody at some point in time and she was just trying to help out, a friend or somebody in need. So I don't think bad about that. I think it's weird that her husband didn't know anything about it and she didn't share anything with him. So that does bring some things into question. Now, a couple other points. So there's some things that I find interesting is her coworkers did an amazing job, and friends. They went to social media, they reached out to as many people as they can, and they even got a billboard. That is freaking awesome. So they put a billboard up, and unfortunately it didn't yield positive results. I mean, Cristina is still missing. The Vancouver police are trying to find leads and track people down, but they haven't found anything. I shut my visor. So it's seemingly like Cristina is gone for 8 weeks now. Now, there are some things that I really wonder about and why they haven't happened. When a person goes missing, obviously, if you've watched some of the videos on this channel, there are services out in the United States by the federal government, by the state, and the local police. The local police are the boots on the ground. They're trying to chase down some details as to what has happened, why it's happened, and eventually work with other agencies to bring somebody home. That being said, when a person is missing and not found, the states, almost every single state and many counties, they have a missing persons website. And the state of Oregon has not placed Cristina on that missing persons website. Either has the state of Washington, where she lived. So she worked in Oregon for 15 years, drove across the border all the time. You would think those two states would put her information up on the website of each respective state, but they haven't. Now, the other really big one is, why hasn't the Vancouver Police Department provided her information to NAMUS? NAMUS is that federal repository of information where you can just put in some details, as many as they have, and that's shared at a federal level, and it's a public website, so you can access it and you can look through it. So we checked out Vancouver Police, we checked out Oregon Police. So at the time of recording this video, that stuff has not been done, and I really do hope that they do. But outside of that, on this video, I'm going to put up Cristina's picture. Going to also place in her missing persons, the Vancouver Police Department's information. So all that's going to be flowing through over the next couple minutes. But until then, just enjoy the ride and have an awesome day. Be kind. Again, please like and subscribe. It really helps the channel. But until next time, enjoy the ride.